Hey, welcome back to another First Descendant video, and we need to talk about Yujin, guys. I have done testing way beyond the normal testing, and I have tested every single thing for this guy, and I think I've, with my last build video, the 3.0, I think it's the best version of Yujin. I think it's the best way to use him as far as modules, and I'll go over them again for this video if you guys haven't seen my last video. But we're going to talk about modules. We're going to talk about how his healing works. We're going to talk about reactors, best in slot, and best in slot components. So yeah, let's get right into it. So I finally got a first aid kit. Finally, after like a gazillion times. And I was really excited for this. However, I don't know if I like it very much. I'll be honest with you. So what First Aid Kit does is it replaces your drone and gives you this First Aid Kit that you can spawn, right? So if we just let it show you really quick. You let it spawn, and depending on the amount of stacks, it's gonna heal more. So let's just go to 1 HP, right? You spawn it, and then should be 5 stacks by now. Alright. And you can spawn as many as they come, right? Every 5 seconds, I think I have it every 5 seconds, I get a stack, or every 5.7 seconds I get a stack. Now, all you have to do is just run over it. And you can see I healed about 54.97. Alright, that's 10, another one, and then so basically it took 3 first aid kits to basically get me back to full health, right? And it's good. I just don't know if it's superior than Duty of Sacrifice. Because even though we could get our first aid kit every 5.7 seconds, our Duty of Sacrifice, we will get it every 19 seconds. And when you're playing in a team, I think Duty and Sacrifice is probably way better. I mean, I just healed roughly 10,000, so 2 first aid kits to one ult, right? And that's not that bad. It's not bad, you know. Every 2 first aid kits, you get one ultimate. So if you're playing by yourself, yeah, I think first aid kit most likely be better, because you could just heal yourself with your ultimate without Duty and Sacrifice. You don't need to, have a team be around your aura, whatever. So I would say if you're playing solo with Yujin, yeah, throw a couple of first aid kits down on the field and grab it when needed. Right? It doesn't cost that much MP. It's only 30, and we have a lot of MP to work with, and the duration is 40.5 seconds the way we have this build. And yeah, so I mean, if you guys like run solo, first aid kit I would say is the way to go. But definitely for team play, Duty and Sacrifice is the way to go. And I think it just heals everybody in one shot, rather than trying to have people run around, grab your first aid kits when needed. I mean, yeah, that's good too, but I think the ultra 100% aura, not aura, but like just 100% radius, right? You could basically heal anybody anywhere as long as they're in your party. I think this is just much better. So I was doing testing with both as soon as I got first aid kit, and I still like Duty and Sacrifice better. And the way I have this set up, just like in the 3.0 updated video, I haven't changed a thing. We have increased HP, battle stamina for HP and duration. Passionate Sponsor triggers every time you ult, or if you use your drone, because you're buffing or recovering an ally with the drone or with your ultimate. So you're going to gain, at 10 stacks, 75% firearm attack. The skill power modifier does not matter, because that's not how heals work. We have the increased defense, nimble fingers for cooldown, and MP conversion for max cooldown. So right now we're at 62% cooldown. energy collection for MP recovery. So even if you are running low on MP, you got 1 blue orb and you're literally almost back to full bars, full MP. Now, there is so much misconceptions of this HP heal modifier or stat. Everybody's saying HP heal only applies to yourself, and I'm about to say that is not true at all whatsoever. You can't show it because I don't have an ally with me, but I did test this out, and I wasn't recording at the time, but it was late at the night. I was like, hey, texted one of my buddies, hey, can you I just want to test the heals. And he was using Glay, 12,000 HP, just to round off the numbers. So I had no mods, no HP mods. I healed him for about 7,500. And I put medical support. It went from 7,500 for one heal to an ally to over 9,000 to him. So obviously HP heal works. And if you guys don't believe me, test it out yourself. I don't need people saying that it doesn't work because that is spreading false information. It does work. I've tested it thoroughly. On top of that, I added safe recovery and outstanding investment for more HP heal. Now, outgoing heal 17.2%. Even though it says outgoing heal, it's still a part of the HP heal modifier stat. If we were to take this off, you will see the minus 17.2. If we save it, and there you go. Now it goes down to 38.2%. So, outgoing heal does help with your HP heal, not only for yourself, but for your allies. So, you could either run safe recovery, or if you wanted a little bit stronger hero, you could use second wind, and this heals a very tiny bit more. It's a 4.3% increase, and the skill power does not matter. Even though I know what it says, where recovery is skill power times 100%, skill power does not increase the heals as much as you think it is. It scales off of HP heal. And if you don't believe me, test it out yourself, because this is all I've been doing is testing Yujin's heals. So that TLDR, basically use this setup. This is, I think, the best setup for Yujin, for heals, survivability, HP, the whole bit, making his ultimate smoother, right, with duty and sacrifice, passionate sponsor for more, so you could do a little bit more damage, right, duration, and just the amount of heals that you can do, and sustainability as far as MP control, basically like controlling your MP. All right, now I still think the best in slot is the Divine Punishment. What's great about it is the stacks you get. So every time you heal an ally or give them a buff, you gain meditation, which is defense percent. This scales off of your defense. So basically, if I have max stacks, my defense will go from 49,000 to about 52 or 53,000. So it's an extra 15% at max stacks, right? Praise, you'll get skill cooldown. So at max stacks, you'll have 4% skill cooldown for 15 seconds, and this will bring duty and sacrifice from 19 seconds to about 17 seconds. On top of that, you also gain glory if you debuff your enemy. So you could gain up to 5 stacks, so about 0.4 times 5, 0.8, 1.6, 2.0, 2.5% firearm attack, and you get that as a duration of 30 seconds. And you get this by, you can either debuff them with the allergy or the serum, or you could debuff him by just shooting him. because we have chill attack or any element. And once the element procs, it's a debuff. So you could gain those stacks through your weapon. Alright, so that's the weapon. We went over the modules. For the reactor, I was able to find a better reactor. I went from the non-attribute singular that I had last time. Where was it? It's right here. To a fusion-based reactor. And this also helps your heal. On top of that, I have rolled an HP heal modifier. Gold. So 0.082. So it's about, when dealing with times that by 100, you have about 8.2% extra heals. Extra heal percentage based off of your total HP heal percent. So you gain another 8.2%. I think this is best in slot. You definitely get more heals. So I think I didn't finish the conversation with Glay, but like with Glay, once I put medical support, it went from 7,500 to over 9,000, and then when I put the other two, save recovery and outstanding investment, 11,000 HP out of her 12,000 HP I was able to heal in one ult. That is by far anything you could do when you don't run these. Like, you're just not going to heal that much. So definitely put HP heal. So I think so. I would say find a gold reactor with non-attribute infusion with the HP heal modifier. Now, for best in slot components, I have farmed all weekend for Frozen Heart. I was led to believe this was the best in slot component or gear set, whatever you guys want to call it, component set for Yujin, because there's really no components for him. Volcanic won't work. Polar Knight won't work. Slayer won't. I mean, Slayer can work, but it's not gonna work because it doesn't fit his playstyle. Annihilation could work, but the Force set doesn't do anything because you're always gonna be at max HP or above half HP. Like your HP loss, you don't want to be below 50%. Or you don't want to lose any HP. Supernova, not for him. Venom, not for him. Bravery, maybe, but the 4-piece, custom resource. So the only one that really makes sense, I thought, would have been the Frozen Heart. Now, the 2 set, you gain Sniper Rifle and Scout Rifle critical hit rate 5%. Well, guess what? I don't run a Sniper and I don't run a Scout Rifle, so the 2 set bonus doesn't matter. The only thing that would matter is the 4 set. Skill cooldown, an extra 4.7% would bring a max stacks of Divine Glory or Divine Punishment. On top of the 4.7%, you can get your cooldown below 15 seconds for your ult. Now, granting the buff to allies, adding a stack of Frozen Heart energy. I thought this was going to be good on Yujin, but after doing thorough testing, apparently the ultimate of Yujin, when using Duty of Sacrifice, even though you heal 3 different allies in a group, it counts as 1 buff. 1 stack of Frozen Heart energy, which is preposterous in my opinion. I think they need to fix this, because otherwise this set sucks for Yujin. So, in order to get all 4 stacks, you would have to not only throw your ult, throw the serum at the boss or at the enemy, and proc the healing effect to your allies. You have to throw your 3, which is the the stimulant spray, and you got to put the drone on somebody, anybody, all within 10 seconds for it to proc. It is impossible to do this in a team without very good coordination. And I tried to proc it all the time. It was very difficult. And for what? To have 10 seconds of 7.7% weak point damage and firearm critical hit rate 7.9% for 10 seconds. This is not worth it in my opinion. And I was doing the what's it called? The freeze guy. Frostwalker. That's it. Also did this. I spent all weekend doing this boss. A lot of fails, some successes, and I was able to finally complete the set. And it just does not work well with Yujin. It's just very hard to proc unless they change it where when you ult, each heal is a stack of itself. Do not farm for this. Don't waste your time farming for this. It's not worth it. But what I do suggest is what I have over here. So you could run the 2-set Annihilation. You'll get at least 5.7% skill duration, which actually helps you. But if you don't have Annihilation, I would say use the best in slot of what you have. So for the auxiliary power, I recommend defense and get max HP, MP recovery out of combat. For your sensor, I would say go defense, MP recovery in combat, and max MP. For your support memory, again defense, and then defense and MP recovery modifier. And for the last one, for your processor, max HP, max shield, and then the third could be, shield recovery, shield modifier, or anything along those lines that's actually going to help you in battle. You could go 2-piece Annihilation and then 2-piece Bravery for the 11% max shield and for the HP recovery. But I don't have good pieces to put on him, so I'm left with these 4. And this has not failed me yet. 49k defense, 12.2k health, and again, shields don't matter in this game. I just you could get up to 1,000 shield, and it helps a little bit, but all in all, your shields get depleted in a second. So I hope this was informative. I hope you guys liked the video. Thank you guys for everything. Thank you for this community. You guys have been amazing. Please don't forget to like and subscribe. You guys have my YouTube channel has went from little to no views, and it just skyrocketed because of you guys. I'm so glad for you guys. I'm so blessed by you guys. Thank you so much. I'll see you on the next one.